Hey, friends and fellow stackers, this is Eric, and welcome back. It has been about a year to the day now since last time I made any silver purchase, and certainly since I've made a video, like many of you, just keeping up with the times and economy, cost of living. I don't do videos where I read articles or analyze markets. I just kind of share with you my stacking journey. So, haven't had much spare funds to stack, so haven't been stacking. Haven't given up, but haven't had a occasion to make a good purchase in a while, so just hadn't had much to share. But I, for one, am bucking the trend, as you see on every video floating around these days. Seems to be the whole I'm giving up on silver, or everybody's selling, or spot has gone down and it's just lost its shine and its appeal. Well, no, sir. I'm still around. I'm still stacking. I don't know about you guys, but let's get right to it. As you see, I've made two purchases. I have two packages here, and we'll just go ahead and get right into them. Now, the first one here, this was a purchase from SD Bullion. I'm going to apologize right in advance for any of the shaking. It's been a year since I made a video and haven't quite got back to my routine, so bear with me. With this package from SD Bullion, I already went ahead and opened this because this arrived a week ago. I made the purchase, one purchase from APMEX and one purchase from SD Bullion on the same day, within an hour or two of each other. SD Bullion, as you see, I got two tubes, or a total of 40 American Silver Eagles. Now, one of these, they come with the new seal there with the silver tape, I guess, and then obviously SD Bullion, when they receive these, they put that threaded tape in just for extra security. So I'm going to leave the one sealed up and good, no sense monkeying with it. But the other tube, I went ahead and opened just for my own looking at and inspecting the goods, so to speak. So we'll go ahead and open up one of these tubes anyway, just to show you what I got. Now, these are 2024 brand new BU 2024. Let's throw on a light here. There we go. 2024. These are going to be the Type 2 American Silver Eagles. And like I said, got two tubes here, total of 40. So these aren't new per se, the design, the style, so I'm not showing off anything that people haven't seen before, but kind of new to me because I only had one of these previously, and that is one that I had in, I think they came out in middle of 2021 with the new design, and I got one in a graded by PCGS just to have a first of the new style deal. I was kind of, like a lot of you, turned off to the design of the clipped wing here, but decided, stacking is stacking, and the American Eagle, there's the security feature, if you can see that well, the missing reed. I apologize, my lighting's not that great, but there you go. That's the immaculate genius of the U.S. Mint. That's their security feature. And yes, before everybody yells and screams, I'm touching this with my bare hands because it's my silver, I paid for it, and la-di-da, I'll do what I want with it. So, there you go. I got these SD Bullion. Obviously the markets are still, I won't say down, but, spots come down a little bit from its recent highs. Premiums, more so, have been coming down. And I got these at the time. SD Bullion had these on sale for, I think they were advertised $3.99 over spot. And I got these, I think they were any quantity, I want to say. So they were $3.99 over spot, which, back in the day, for those who've been stacking for 5 years or even more, I started in 2017, the last time I made a significant purchase of Eagles was right in March of 2020. and I got, I think, 2 or 3 tubes of Eagles at that time from, could have been JM, I don't remember, but I know they were $1.69 over, and that was a good deal. So $3.99 over is not the greatest, but compared to what they were, what was it, just 8-9 months ago, the peak of last summer when they were, $17.99, $21.99 over spot, some crazy things going on. So $3.99 over seemed like a fair deal to me, and a good enough point for my liking to jump back in. So that's that. I'm still working on my monster box of American Silver Eagles. This brings me to 400 total. So I need 100 more, or a total of 5 more tubes of American Silver Eagles to finish off my monster box. And unless the world goes sideways or prices keep doing crazy stuff, then I intend to continue, even whether it's a tube here, a tube there, or if prices come to such a good price that, makes sense to buy all 100 in one go. Now, I still have to do my my tax return, and I'm still expecting a work bonus. So I do anticipate making at least one more good-sized order this coming, let's say April time frame, as it is tax refund. Now, this is a smaller order. This is what I picked up from APMEX. Originally, the whole purpose of wanting to make an order is these are some newly released coins. These were on a pre-order, and that's why, like I said, I got the order from SD Bullion actually almost a week ago now, and I had already opened it up. So, because I wanted to make sure, everything was in order, and I didn't want to wait 2 weeks and then open it and find out, oh shit, something's missing. But I actually just got this in the mail today. This was on pre-order, so even though I ordered from both companies the same day, paid by e-check, best price, so everything cleared. What held it up was these coins were on pre-order, so they weren't available until the 30th of January, just a few days ago. So as soon as that came around, APMEX did package up my order and mailed it off. So here's what we got. This is, I want to say, the 5th in the series. This is the Black Flag series from the Perth Mint. This is Tuvalu. But I've been collecting these. In fact, I want to say it's the 5th because I want to say this is the 4th coin or 4th release I've purchased. There was one in particular that I just didn't really care for and thought I'd give up on it. But then they came out with this next one. Let me go ahead and get this out of the plastic bag. For those of you sticking around and listening to my incoherent ramblings and looking at my dirty fingernails while I do this after work before dinner time, I do appreciate you stopping out and listening to my rabble. So, like I said, this is, I want to say, the 5th release, but if I remember correctly, I did not buy the 4th edition because they have the same motif. They have this little skull and crossbones, and they always have a little skull there in the background. It's usually hidden. It's like disguised in the clouds or something. And the last edition, the one that came out with, now this is, I want to say, is a 2022 or 2023. So it's a 2023 year coin, but it was just released in January of 24, or made available in 24, here just a few days ago for pre-order and purchase. So these are out now. I got these at APMEX. APMEX, obviously, not always the best prices, but if there's going to be odds and ends or unique editions of coins, they're usually the best. Like, if anybody's going to have them in stock. So, I got no qualms buying from APMEX on various occasions because they do have the coins I'm interested in. So I'm still collecting, if you will, this series. I really like the motif, the idea of the different pirate ships and the skull and crossbones, just cool stuff. So I hadn't decided if I was going to give up on the whole series because that last one was just looked stupid, to be honest with you, and I wasn't going to buy them. But to round off the order, got 5-ounce bar, and I decided to go with something a little fancy. And there I have a 5-ounce Johnson Matthey pressed silver bar. So they don't make Johnson Matthey anymore. I don't know if they're back in business. I've heard they might be. Or maybe I'm thinking of a different company. But I know these haven't been made. The company doesn't produce anymore. I have a 10-ounce bar to match, so I wanted to get a 5-ounce bar just to kind of make a little matching motif. Obviously, this was a lot more expensive than getting a generic sunshine bar or something to that effect, but this kind of scratched my little collector's itch. So there you go. Long story short, 48 ounces of silver added, a couple of collectible pieces, a nice little chunk towards completing my Monster Box goal. I'm still at it. I'm still stacking, still looking at silver, still looking at gold. Gold is up and been holding up above $2,000 for a good time, which is great if you're holding it and great if you're going to sell it. But if you're looking to save up, everybody knows, best price is if you save up and buy a full ounce in one go versus paying the accumulated premiums of buying 10th ounce or quarter ounces. But when you're staring at a $2,300 order versus silver's still the more affordable, easier to access. So I'm still stacking. I'm still around. I know I haven't made a video or made a purchase of significance in a good while, but if things keep going as they are, premiums coming back into alignment with what we considered normal, and spot price stays, relatively good, excuse me, then I expect to make another purchase here in about 2 more months. Like I said, tax refund time. We'll see how those numbers crunch, and probably get some more Eagles if sale prices and premiums are like I found here recently, and we'll just keep chipping away. But hey, I'm still around, still stacking, and hope you are too. But if nothing else, thanks for stopping by. We'll talk to you later.